Wealth is not about having money. It is about having absolute control. Let's say there is a Surat based businessman who has an empire of 500 crores. He is into textile by the name of Mr. Sharma. He has two sons and one daughter. Now he wants to plan his estates in a way where he can have absolute control. He can make sure that all of the sons and the daughter gets share as decided by him, and that if something comes up tomorrow, if something from the government, from the creditors, or from anyone comes up tomorrow, no one can touch his assets and he can ring fence those assets for his coming generation. This is what is known as estate planning, and there are two most lucrative options for Mr. Sharma here, which we will discuss it through the country of United Arab Emirates. In that, there is this particular state, which is Dubai, which provides two options. Either Mr. Sharma can make a foundation, or either Mr. Sharma can make a HoldCo. HoldCo is holding company. So the concerns of Mr. Sharma are very simple. There are four concerns here. First is that they want to protect their 500 CR of assets in real estate, wealth, or in whatever shape and form they are. Second is all the assets need to pass to their sons and daughters without a dispute. Third is they want to expand their textile operation in the Middle East and Northern Africa region. Fourth is they want to minimize taxes, maintain all the FEMA compliances, and keep control of everything that they do outside the country. Takes a flight from Surat to DXB to make sure all the four concerns are in place. Now Mr. Sharma has two options to protect his assets, pass on his wealth, expand the operations in the MENA region, and comply with all the FEMA provisions while saving the taxes. The first option is creating a foundation, and the second option is creating a HoldCo. HoldCo is what? A holding company. And to remember this, that Mr. Sharma wants absolute control over everything that he does out of the country. The first benefit that Mr. Sharma gets if he chooses United Arab Emirates, particularly Dubai, for a foundation is asset protection. He can transfer all of his assets, shares, real estate to that Dubai foundation, which will then protect it from creditors, government, or anyone who is going to or want to take a bite of it. Second is planning succession of the estates of Mr. Sharma for the two sons and one daughter. In that succession planning, they will create a foundation charter. What is a foundation charter? Foundation charter is basically the bylaws of the foundation which will govern how will the foundation distribute its assets or how will it operate. So let's say he decides to give 30 to the sons and 40 to the daughter. Now there is no way that the sons and the daughter could have a dispute between themselves among this share because all the assets are governed by that foundation. Third is that foundation will allow passive holdings to hold properties, to hold shares, and then the income that comes from that property, which is rent, and dividend that comes from the share has shunya tax with all the advantages that foundation brings in with us. There is one setback that Mr. Sharma might have to face. He wanted to expand his textile business into the Northern Africa, Middle East region and then optimize the taxes on the earnings made through that sale. But a foundation cannot hire employees or run trading ops. Well, most people still do it via it and take entries in different name. But then over the longer period of time, this is something a foundation is not capable of. So another option for Mr. Sharma, if Mr. Sharma decides to do all those four concerns, which is protecting the assets, transferring the assets to their inheritance, expanding the operations in Middle East and Northern Africa, and then minimizing the taxes while maintaining all the FEMA provisions and laws, is that Mr. Sharma decides to create a HoldCo, which is a holding company. Now, the limitation of foundation that we studied were it cannot hire employees or run trading ops. Most people do it, but then it is not suggestible in the longer run. So the HoldCo will address this concern. Mr. Sharma can run business operation, can open a branch, hire 20 to 50 staffs or more than that, take visas for the whole family, and then trade globally. The tax impact if Mr. Sharma decides to operate globally is that he would have to pay Shunya tax, as our company's name, for all the income that he earns outside UAE. But with all the fancy things that the holding company brings along for the businesses for Mr. Sharma and the global business expansion, there is a limitation, which is that the succession is in the hands of shareholders or the board. We might say that all the shares and everything that is influenced by the board is controlled by Mr. Sharma. But this is a business. They might need to raise more funds, bring in more shareholders. So this will not give absolute control of succession and absolute surety of succession to Mr. Sharma's kids. Now in the start, Mr. Sharma had few concerns that he wants to protect his 500 CR assets and the 500 CR empire. He wants to pass it on to his 2 sons and 1 daughter in 30-30-40 ratio. He wants to make sure the business expands globally in the Middle East and Northern Africa region. He wants to make sure that he minimizes taxes and comply with all the FEMA compliances. So for you, now as per you, what do you think is the most suitable model for Mr. Sharma? Would he go for a Dubai foundation or a Dubai holding company? This is a kind of a family locker and this is a kind of a business engine. What do you think? Which one would Mr. Sharma choose and why is that the best decision for Mr. Sharma? And what do you think we would have chosen on ground actually for him? This is Shunitex Global. Like, share, subscribe and actually forward it to someone who is actually looking for this solution. Bye-bye.